Alright, I think we're up. I'm still gonna have to quickly switch some stuff. Um, alright, I think that's good. I need to look into a way to see if it's possible to like maybe cut down on like the setup time because it's kind of like a bit annoying when I come on now because with the multi-streaming stuff, it's like, I just have to do like so much stuff that like I can only do like after I've actually like gone live. Like for example, to pull up like the YouTube chat, you have to be live. So it's like, I have to hit go live and then I have to wait for it to like appear live and then I can finally pull up the chat and stuff like that. So it's kind of a bit annoying. I have to do like some stuff after I go live instead of like getting everything done and then going live. It's like you actually have to like do some annoying stuff. I'm just sending this tweet out quickly. Alright, that should be good. Alright, let's get started. So, I think really all we are probably gonna... Yeah, see, like, this snow golem is gone again. I'm not really sure, like, what is causing that. Like, I don't really think I have a way to, like, check what is causing that, but it seems like it's despawning it, or, like, something's killing it, like, every time. But anyway, yeah, I think really all I want to, like, work on today would be our base. Alright, we have bricks in there. Alright, so... We're just gonna swap these out with, fresh clay. So that way, while we're kind of working on our base, we can get, like, more bricks, cooking up in the background. But yeah, I wasn't really planning on, coming on, but, you know, the opportunity kind of presented itself. So I kind of figured, might as well come on, because I wasn't really doing anything else. As I've been mentioning on Twitter, there's a couple videos that I'm wanting to make. I wish I had, like, glass on me to kind of patch that up more, but, yeah, there's a couple videos that I've been wanting to make, so I've been kind of, like, working on that, in, like, my off time when I'm not really streaming. Hey, sup, D-Main, how you doing? So basically, like, if I stream, then, like, later on, then I just, like, kind of work on that stuff. One of them is, like, I'm not really planning on having it really, like, super well made. It's more just, like, me just talking about my opinions, and then the other one kind of has a bit more, like, research gone into it. And it's a bit more, like, scripted, but I'm kind of hoping to have at least one of them done by, like, Friday, because I think today's Wednesday and about to be Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So, kind of hoping to have one done, like, in the coming days, and then post the other one, like, by the end of this week, or, like, early next week. Also, you can see how fast we're burning through these bricks. We literally came down with, like, 4 or 5 stacks, something like that. And now this is, like, already, like, gone. Kind of crazy. Bam, yeah, look at that. Already out. Alright, so let's head back, and then we're gonna turn some of the blocks into regular clay pieces. Actually, now that I look at it, we probably have, like, enough for a while. Yeah, I think we honestly probably have enough. But, you know, maybe I'll just convert the little bit over here. Let me just get the shovel. I'm trying to think, like, where I can do this. I've just been using this area over here. I think I'm gonna kind of, like, multi-layer this, you know, like, add a couple levels to it. Just to make it a little bit easier. Alright, cool. And I broke a torch. Let's put that there. Just get all that taken care of. Alright, how much did we get from that? Not really that much. But I guess, you know, that's okay. I don't think there's any way for me to, like, make bricks faster, unless I made, like, an auto smelter. But I feel like that's a lot of work. I mean, it's not really a bad idea, but I never made one, so I'd have to, like, look up how to make one. Alright, maybe let's go sleep quickly. Also, when I logged on, I noticed my dashboard was, like, not displaying some stuff, like, well. Like, some stuff was kind of missing for some reason, so I was like, oh, I'll just restart my Xbox, and I finally got the new Xbox home screen. So, you know, it has, like, the more space to show off your background, has, like, some buttons at the top. It's kind of interesting. Like, at this point, at the bottom here, it's, like, somewhat similar, but at the top here, it's, like, pretty much entirely different, with, like, a huge open space. I still think they should do more to show the backgrounds better, because even though it's definitely an improvement what they have now, it's still, like, a lot of the background is covered up, when most of the stuff that is, like, shown icon-wise is kind of, like, pointless. But yeah, I have to wait and see what Xbox does. It took them, like, forever to make that update, too. Like, I don't really know the exact sort of time off my head, but, I think it's been, like, forever since I've gotten an update on, the Series X. On my original Xbox One, I am enrolled on the Xbox preview program, so before I'd get, like, frequent updates with, like, new stuff. But, because there's kind of, like, a liability thing where they say, you know, like, if something bad happens, they're not, like, held responsible for, like, you know, anything that might happen to your console. So, I don't use my original Xbox anymore. And, I didn't want to, like, you know, enroll my Series X to the preview. Because, for obvious reasons, you know, the Series X. I think it's, like, close to the price. I mean, a bit more expensive, but it was close to the price the original Xbox was when it came out. But yeah, I don't really want to risk, like, you know, destroying my Series X just to get some features early. So, When you're not in the preview program, it takes forever to actually get updates. Which kind of sucks, because, you know, obviously, you know, you want to get new stuff, like, quickly. Hey, Subsen. How you doing? I had to mute my mic there real quick. I was, like, sort of coughing. You're good? That is good to hear. I'm doing good as well, as usual. Just chilling. I hate when they're, like, so far back into the cell I can't reach them. And then I have to, like, go in here, because I don't like opening up the fence gates. Because there's always that chance that they'd run out and escape. I'm not sure if I want to, like, buy some golden carrots, because I think we have, like, a lot in storage. I probably just want to hold on to the emeralds for now. Alright. So, let's see where the bricks are. I would hope that they're done, but I think based on how bright the back is, yeah, they're still burning. That kind of sucks, because, yeah, I'm not really sure what to do about that, because, yeah, besides making an auto smelter, it's like, I don't even think really making more furnaces would be a good idea, because then you'd have, like, a huge wall of furnaces that you'd have to, like, keep opening and, like, you know, taking out the bricks, putting in more clay, putting in more coal. So, I think the auto smelter would be the way to go. But that might be a little bit difficult. I'm debating whether or not I want to make one or not. Because I have to, like, look up how to make it, because I haven't done that before. But that might be the play. Just so that way it's, like, constantly, like, cooking in the background. Do you have any mending books? One of the villagers I have has mending. If you wanted to, like, trade with them. It's kind of, like, expensive, though. Like, it's this one right here. On the far right, I think. Yeah, mending. It's normally, like, 34, I think, but because I, like, saved him from being a zombie villager, it's like I get a discount, but it's still kind of pricey to get a mending book. But yeah, if you ever want to, like, come over and trade with my villagers, you're welcome to do so. Do you have any Fletcher villagers? Are those the ones with wool? I don't think so. I only, like, I have sort of two sets of, like, housing units, basically. You can see there's, like, a bit of, an empty space here. The ones on the left here are all, librarians, and then over here, well, I think I had one in here. I don't know where he went. Or maybe it was this one. But, regardless, yeah, I think these ones are the armor guys. And then on the back, there's, like, 2 farmers, and then there's 2 toolsmiths. So, I don't think I have the Fletchers. It's the one with sticks? Yeah, I don't have that one, unfortunately. That's kind of why I have sugarcane at, like, the side of my base along here. Is that's, like, one of the ways I used to get emeralds, like, really easily. Was, you know, just let the sugarcane grow, and then you harvest it, and then you just trade it with the librarians. But now that I have, like, the armor, people, they have a trade with, like, coal, they have a trade with iron. So if you go mining a lot, it's, like, pretty easy to trade with them to get, some emeralds that way. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about what I want to do. Maybe let me look it up. Minecraft small auto smelter. Let's see what comes up. This seems almost like kind of complicated looking, to be honest, when I'm looking at this. Um, okay, interesting. This video is only 3 minutes long, so I think I'll maybe try and make what this guy's trying to make. And hopefully it kind of doesn't look like crap at the end. I'll take a chance. Alright, so... I think we're gonna probably need like 8 furnaces, maybe a bit more. We actually have a lot of cobble over there, so hang on, let me see what this guy is like showing. So far, I'm just seeing like regular blocks. How do I make hoppers? I know iron. Do you have any cherry saplings? I do. If you want, there's like some at like the edge of my plot, though, if you wanted to chop those down. Oh, wait, yeah. I don't know if someone's building here. Was that always there? I kind of forget. Yeah, I don't know if someone's building here, but these saplings, I don't know if you wanted to chop those down. But if you need, like, the saplings still, I have some probably, like, stored away if you need. Alright. I just realized, aren't hoppers made with a chest? They are. Oh, that's kind of bad. That's kind of pricey. Alright. Where's the hoppers? Oh, we have to make chests. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm just gonna make, like, 32. And if we need more, we'll make more. Alright, so 32 hoppers. I think I'm also gonna make some stone brick, because that's what this guy's using in the video. So I think I'll probably just like follow that general format. Obviously, I could use like whatever; it doesn't really matter. But I don't want to use like cobble, because then it's gonna look like really ugly, and I don't really have anything else that I really think about using for an auto smelter. So we'll see how this looks. I hope it isn't, like, ugly, or even if it is, you know, it could be, like, something temporary. And if it goes well, then I'll probably, maybe make one in my actual base. When the time comes. Trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to mention, like anything new happening. Is there any other kits besides starter? Not at the moment. To be honest, the only reason why I added the plugin was like kind of for that reason, was to add like a starter kit, is because, you know, some people when they were joining, they were like struggling a lot to get set up on the server, so that's kind of why I added it. So I don't really see a reason to add, like, more kits, because, yeah. I kind of want it to still be, like, core survival. It's just that I sort of acknowledged that, like, some people you know, they kind of need that extra, like, helping hand to get started. Because sometimes, you know, people join during, like, the middle of the night, and then there's, like, mobs everywhere, so... And then sometimes, you know, even if they do get started, sometimes they die and lose their stuff, like, early on, so... It was mainly more just to, like, kind of help people get started, instead of, you know, constantly giving them stuff instead of getting it themselves. That's why I don't really want to add, like, more kits, is because, you know, then if, let's say, I add, like, an iron armor kit, then, you know, you can get, like, infinite iron stuff. So then people probably won't bother going mining as much, because they don't really need to worry about, like, tools or armor or anything like that. I'm just kind of waiting for this, cobble to cook up. Let me also, like, I guess, just keep watching the video, to see what I need. Okay, I think we're gonna need some minecart stuff. Alright. So... I'm gonna need some gold and iron. So I think it was like 16 of those. I don't think we'll need more. Maybe I'll just make a bit extra, just in case. Alright, so we have the rails now. What are you building? I'm gonna try building an auto smelter. I don't know how, like, well it's gonna go, but that's just kind of what I'm hoping, is that we can actually get something like that set up. Alright, we're gonna need 2 minecarts with chests. I guess that means more iron is needed. Minecarts. On a cave spider spawner a couple days ago? Nice. I've never made a cave spider, like, mob farm. I feel like it's probably difficult to make one for spiders, because they, like, climb the walls. It's a lot easier to make one for, like, zombies and skeletons, so I've never really, like, bothered trying to what do you call it? To make one for spiders. Alright, what's the stone brick at? Alright, like half a stack each. That's fine. I think this should be okay. I'm just gonna make, like, a little bit of stairs. Oh, I probably should have used a table, or, one of that, what do they call it? The saw blade thing? That probably would have been the smart play. Alright, I guess let's make it, like, you know, literally right here. I'm just gonna, like, move one of these over real quick. Alright, so, let's do... that, and then I think we're gonna have to make a couple more chests. Should make shulker boxes be able to be bought with acorns since bundles aren't added. Yeah, that's actually a good idea now that you mention it. I think that would be a good, like, fit of something you could buy there. I'd probably just make it... Well, I don't even think you can really do anything else with the shells besides... besides make shulker boxes, so yeah, it probably would make sense to just make it like a shulker box instead of like the shells. But yeah, I'll definitely have to look into that for sure. Alright, lever. Oh, I think we need cobble. You know, cobble is like one of those things that like is so common and almost seems kind of useless, so it's like, you know, kind of weird when you actually do need some of it. Alright, this needs to be solid. And then 2, okay. I'm kind of like doing this like step by step in the video. Alright, hoppers. Alright. Alright, did I make furnaces? I didn't. Okay. I don't think we really need that much, but... Actually, this might be perfect. Let's use blast furnaces. Oh! I just hear the creeper hissing. Thankfully on our plot, like, it can't destroy stuff. Alright, I'm gonna kill this thing. I don't think I can place blocks in that building because it's not on my plot. I know there is like an admin override, but I haven't like used it, and I don't really want to use it. It's just that the problem is that, what do you call it? That stuff sometimes spawns in there, and you know, as you could see, like makes its way over to our plot when we're doing stuff. Alright, so hoppers on top of the furnace, and then 8 hoppers on the back. Sick. Sorry for not really talking much, I'm just more like lost in thought, to be honest. Just because, yeah, I'm just like watching this video, like following the steps. Alright, I think we're at like our sort of next step here. So I think it's like powered rail. Oh, crap. Ooh, okay, yeah. I'm trying to take a shortcut here, but now I can see why he's doing it the way he does it in the tutorial. You just gotta go like all the way across. Alright, and I'm guessing it's like this. Oh, golden apple. I don't think that's like a notch apple, probably, but... alright, we're gonna need some more redstone, or actually we already have some. So... that has to stay powered on at all times. And the other one has the lever in front of the redstone lamp, so... apparently there needs to be a hopper here. And we're gonna need a chest. Excusez-moi. Alright. Oh, apparently we need a second one. Well, not that we need a second one, but... I guess let's test this. Oh yeah, that seems to work. Should I save for a Totem of Undying or Elytra? I mean, out of the two, I would definitely say Elytra, because the Totem of Undying you can get from the random drops that you get just by watching, so there's always like a small chance that you'll end up getting one anyways. And then obviously you can get them, you know, just by playing the game. If you eventually do like a villager raid, then yeah, you know, that will kind of like take care of itself. But yeah, sorry again for not really saying too much. This is why I don't really like doing stuff that, like, you know, requires me to watch, like, guides and stuff like that, is just because, you know, then I'm, like, super distracted, and it's, like, I'm not really, like, you know, interacting or anything. I'm just, like, literally sitting here, like, watching a video, and then, like, doing what's shown in the thing, so, you know, not really a fan of that, so my apologies. Actually, I think we can probably use, like, copper, because that's, like, kind of worthless. So 3 item frames, we're gonna need an ore piece. What we're about to do, oh yeah, item frames. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna need a piece of coal. Alright, so, top one is fuel chest, and then this is the ore, and then this is the ingot. I probably should switch something now that I'm looking at this. I was gonna use copper, but it's like the color of the background of the frame. You know, now that I think about it, that's something they should actually add, is, the ability to, do I have gold in here? The ability to, like, switch the background color of, an item frame. You know, instead of, like, the sort of, like, what even color, like, is it? Like, how do I describe this? Like, brown? Yeah, I guess brown. Like the sort of brown background, you know, maybe like I'm thinking like you like could dye it with lapis or something, and then it becomes like a dark blue background, and you could use like other dyes as well to, you know, kind of make it look different. All right. I think honestly though, we could probably remove the what do you call it? The other furnaces. If the auto smelter works, then yeah. There's no point of having these like regular furnaces, so I'm gonna try taking out all the coal and like putting it into the fuel chest. I think I'm gonna like kind of bypass the thing though, and we're just gonna put it like directly into, because hang on, if I put it in here, it just let me just get a little bit. It starts like going in here, right? Yeah, so I'll just throw it all in here. So now fuel is in there, and then I think if we put like the clay in there, it should start like distributing it. Oh look, you can make the pots out of the bricks. I finally figured out how to make them. Yeah, maybe let's actually make one. I don't know if I can like change the design or. What do we have a lot of? Plenty. I don't even know what that is on there, so maybe we'll actually grab some of that. Or we'll use one. No! Okay, so hang on, let me do... Oh, okay, I see. I understand now. Oh, okay, that kind of sucks. It doesn't even give you all the bricks back. Oh, never mind, that makes sense that it wouldn't, because you used, like, the shard. Yeah, I don't even know what that's supposed to be on the side there. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, though. Okay, anyway, now that we've kind of finished with that, like, bit of experiment, just start, like, grabbing all this real quick. I'm just gonna fill this up to, like, the max, assuming that it works. I mean, you know, it should. I don't really know why it wouldn't. Let me just throw all that in there, and let's power this on. Oh, it is working, nice. Sick. Alright, so that basically means now we can get rid of the regular furnaces, and I can now get back into, like, properly talking. So yeah, again, my apologies for that. Like I was saying, that's exactly why I don't like, damn, where'd the furnaces go? Oh, there, I see them. Maybe let me actually just throw this into like a spare chest or something. But that's one reason why I don't like doing like what I did, where I kind of, while streaming, pull up a guide on like how to do stuff, is because that's happened like before, where I speak sort of from experience where that has happened, where I pull up a guide and then it just like kind of takes away from the stream, because then instead of like playing and like talking and stuff, I'm literally just sitting there like watching the video, and then it's kind of a bit awkward. So like I was saying, that's why I don't like doing that, because I kind of like, I think it's probably happened before too, but the main thing that I remember that being a huge problem, and like that was really annoying me, was on Resident Evil 7. Because I was trying to get like all the achievements. We never ended up getting all the achievements because some of them are like impossible pretty much. But what do you call it? There were like certain achievements involving like finding certain collectibles, and there were so many. So basically what would happen is I'd have to pull up like a video, like where all the collectibles were located, and then I'd have to like pause, watch the video for like 20-30 seconds of it like showing where the collectible was, and then then once you get it, then you have to pause and watch the video again for like 30 seconds to like see where the next one is, and then sometimes you forget, or like you want to double check that you're not missing it, so then you have to like watch the same like collectible part of the video like maybe 2 or 3 times, and it just like completely like disrupts the flow of like fluid gameplay. So it was annoying me even from like a gameplay perspective, having to keep pausing the game and like sit there for like 30 seconds and watch something. I can only imagine like how annoying it was for like people that were actually like watching that. But even though it kind of looks a bit weird, and I'm sure I might get some complaints from who is living over here, because this probably looks pretty ugly where it is currently. But I think that based on the fact that it looks actually like not too bad, and it seems to like be working really well, I think like I'll probably make one of these in my main base. I don't think we'll need more auto smelters. I mean, obviously we could make like at least a second one just to be sure. I'm just gonna turn on Do Not Disturb real quick. But yeah. And I'm just gonna check. Okay, I think we're good. But anyway, yeah. I think it... Ooh, what the... Oh, there's a rail in there. I was gonna say, like, yeah, why isn't that, like, cooking? And that explains why. Oh, whoops. I just realized that was the wrong chest. So anyway, yeah. Oh, whoops. I'll head over and sleep. But I think we're building, like, at least one of those in our main base. Yeah, if you wanted to sleep, let me know. And is that... Were you already in the bed, or... Okay, there we go. That was kind of weird. It's like, I don't remember the screen going, like, totally black. I thought it would, like, just show the background. You know, just, like, slightly darker or something. It was kind of weird that, it went fully dark. I don't know if that's, like, new, or I just never noticed that before. But, yeah, it's kind of a bit interesting. Alright, I'm gonna head over here. And just grab, like, our coal. Or at least most of it. Maybe I'll kind of, like, swap these out. I'll leave, like, the little bit of extra in the chest instead of the full stack. Something new? Did they, like, recently change that? Like, you know, with 1.20? Or did they change it, like, you know, even sooner, because, yeah, it's like, I don't remember that at all. I guess that makes sense, though, you know, when you think about it, that it would be, like, totally dark, because if you're trying to sleep, like, your eyes would be shut. You know, it's kind of hard to sleep if you're, like, deliberately keeping your eyes open. But, yeah, that is kind of weird. Anyway, I'm just kind of, like, looking at this, I think I'll just put the brick blocks at the bottom here, just so that way I can find them easier. A couple versions? Oh, yeah. I guess I just never really noticed that, or, like, paid attention to that. I guess that is, like, a good change. It's just that because I'm not really used to it, it does seem, like, a little bit weird, but, like I was saying, you know, it does make sense. You know, you're trying to sleep, you know, your eyes are shut. Oh, yeah, I was just about to say I think I heard a cat. Let me grab these sticks. I'm almost thinking about, like, trying to go caving, like, even though we don't need the resources, you know, it might just be something cool to, like, chill on for a bit, you know, just find a cave or something. But I don't really know. It's like I need to stay in this area for my my stuff to keep cooking, the bricks. So it doesn't really, like, make sense to kind of leave too far away. Because then when I come back, you know, the bricks still won't have finished cooking. So then we still won't be able to really work on our stuff. Yeah, we took the iron out of there. I'm pretty happy I built that auto smelter. I mean, I can't really be, like, too happy in a sense because, you know, it was like someone else made it and I was just, like, copying the design from the video. But it's pretty nice to have actually, like, built one because I don't think I've ever built one before. So it's kind of nice, you know, even though it was someone else's design, you know, being able to, like, step back and be like, oh, we, like, built something kind of, you know, useful. And even though I probably won't remember the design off of my heart, you know, going forward, like I said, you know, we'll probably build at least one or two of those in our main base, and also, what do you call it? On top of that, lost my train of thought. Yeah, I completely forgot what I was about to say. These sheep are, like, distracting me. But yeah, going back to what I was saying about the cave, I'm, like, kind of contemplating that. Like, going to a cave, it just, you know... I feel like it almost is a little bit repetitive, because that is kind of, like, my go-to thing. Just like, oh, you know, don't know what to do. Time to go caving. But, you know, it works well, so I guess we'll keep doing it. I'm gonna head off in this direction, because even though I know there's a lot of ocean, we don't really go in this direction very often. And we have gone in this direction, I don't think we've gone beyond, like, 5,000 or 6,000 blocks, so maybe we'll check out, like, you know, up to, like, 8,000 or 9,000. Like, you know, go a few more thousand out and see if we, find anything interesting. I kind of like exploring. Like, even if you're not, like, doing anything, you know, even just flying around here and just, like, seeing the world is, like, kind of relaxing, to be honest. I think that's, like, one of the things I mention, you know, here and there about Minecraft. Is that it's, like, really relaxing, and, you know, most of the stuff I play, like, even if I'm playing, like, a single-player game, like, you know, like Resident Evil, and we're playing on, like, the hardest difficulty or something, you know, sometimes I can still get really, like, salty and, like, start swearing a lot, you know, if I'm, like, dying a lot, or, like, I'm stuck at a part or something like So, you know, it's kind of nice with Minecraft just because there's not really anything that would get me mad. Like, even if, you know, like on past, like, Bedrock servers, when I'd log in and sometimes you find out, like, I've been griefed or something, even though I'd be, like, a little bit annoyed, it's like I still wouldn't really be, like, mad. So it's like, pretty much regardless of what's happening on Minecraft, it's like normally I'm pretty, like, relaxed. You know, like I was saying, even if something, like if I'm playing something that you wouldn't expect me to get, like, mad at, sometimes I can get mad. You know, like, even with, like, something like, let's say, Roblox, when I would play it before, I'd be playing, like, sort of like Call of Duty ripoffs, so it would still be kind of like an FPS, and sometimes you die in, like, really stupid ways, and then you get, like, kind of annoyed. So, it's always nice playing Minecraft, because it's always, like, super chill. I see a little ravine. Doesn't really go that far down, though. Is that sand? Yeah, that's kind of weird. For a second, I thought that might have been like wood from a abandoned mine shaft. Also, there's a lot of mangrove swamp here. I just wanted to like take a look down here. And it doesn't really look like there's any clay, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to like stop and check here in the water, because if we need more clay, you know, we kind of want to find somewhere that's really easy to get it from. I think they still have those old swamps in the game too, which is that I don't even know if I've seen them. Like, I think I have seen one on the server before, but I don't remember like where I'd seen it before exactly. So here's a desert. This is like the first one I've seen. Well, maybe not the first one because we have cactus already, but like I think the one desert we had found before was like really small. You can see this actually has a village too. Interesting. Can you see Peemy's that mangrove? Yeah. Oh, there's a camel there. What the heck? I got you. I'll put you kind of like, where do I want to put you? Maybe like in the center. I'll put you actually maybe on like the sand here. And then if you go in like the direction of the sand, there should be like that village over there if you wanted to check that out as well. But element where me. Bam. So yeah, if you head like behind you where the sand was, and you might have to make a little bit of a left, like while you're moving forward, but you should come across this village if you want to like, you know, loot that. I just want to see what this camel's about because that is one of the new things they added. Oh, he's like missing health for some reason. Okay, that's pretty cool, but the thing that sucks about this, maybe let me just take a screenshot of this. Yeah. I don't want to, like, spawn in camels, you know, with, like, spawn eggs, because that's kind of, like, cheesy, but, like, this is, like, really far from my base. I think this is, like, 3,000 or 4,000 blocks away, at least, so, you know, it's, like, not really feasible to move this guy from here to my base. But this is pretty sick. I kind of wish I had a saddle. Like, part of me wants to spawn one in just to see what it's, like, actually, like, controlling them. But yeah, it's kind of interesting seeing one, because this is one of the new things they added with 1.20. And if I get off him, will he lie down again? Maybe not. But yeah, this is pretty sick. Look, his tail is kind of like moving, you know, like left to right. Sick! Very interesting indeed. Alright, let's, oh my god, look at this cave. Holy crap, wow, look at this. There's even an Enderman down here. Wow, isn't that sick? I don't know what that, like, lighting is, unless it's just, like, a glitch. Also, it's probably, like, kind of hard to see. Wow, holy crap, look at this cave. I feel like this would be a pretty sick base to build at, because it's already, like, really hollowed out. Like, that's just crazy. I'm gonna leave that, you know, for someone else. I don't even want to, like, loot this, you know, for resources. But this is crazy. Yeah, like, oh, dude, look at that. It goes all the way down to Deep Slate, and it's almost like a heart shape. That is crazy. Holy crap. That'd be a great spot to build, like a mega build. This is kind of some weird generation over here. But yeah, it's like, you know, like, has a ton of layers and stuff like that. Also, I got you. Time, set, day. That's a really nice cave. I'll just leave that. Normally I'd grab the obsidian, but I don't really care that much. We don't really use the obsidian for anything anyways. It just kind of sits in my chest. Also, it's like kind of struggling to load a little bit. Oh, look, another village. There's probably going to be another camel here. Oh, something died there. Oh, it was a rabbit. Wait, did the cat kill the rabbit? I didn't realize they could do that. Yeah, seems like there is a cave down there. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, though. Like I was saying before when we... Oh, is there a pillager thing here? Wow, nice, there is. I think this is, maybe... Oh, there he is right there. He has the banner on his back. I was gonna say, I don't know if you want this, D-main, but, I mean, you can't really see the coordinates, but, it's like minus 6,500. But there's a pillager tower. I don't know if you wanted that, because as we were talking about earlier with the totems, if you were to get, like, the villager effect and you went to a village and, like, won the raid, you'd, probably find, like, a totem on one of the guys when it spawns those, like, wizard-looking guys, and they have the, like, you know, weird stuff. I think it normally spawns at least one of them, like, per raid, so I think you'd get at least one totem if you did that. I think we have to, like, oh, nice. Another portal. Oh, it almost looks like someone was here before, because there's, like, almost like a natural staircase of netherrack. Oh, wow, Frostwalker, too, on the gold boots. I feel like that's pretty rare. Like, because, Frostwalker you don't really see, like, almost ever. But, yeah, when I was saying about stopping, I just meant because, like, you know, this clearly hasn't been explored before, this terrain, so you can see it's, like, kind of struggling to load in here. So sometimes you have to kind of, like, stop for a little bit and let the terrain start loading in. Oh, chill, man, chill. Also, I don't know if we dropped any frames yesterday in OBS, but we've been on just over an hour now, and we haven't dropped any frames, so hopefully I don't, like, jinx it by saying that, but that's always really nice when I look over and, like, see that we're not lagging or anything. Because some days my internet is, like, you know, really bad, and it's, like, lagging all the time. Got some snow. Looks like there's something down here. I don't think I've ever found, like, a really good cave from a snow area. I find that they don't really have, like, a lot of caves that, like, actually go down. You know, like, far enough to actually, like, make it decent. Another nether portal. Some more snow. Wow, look at that bee. I don't know why they're so high up. Oh, look, another pillager tower by the looks of it. Yep. I can confirm. I almost want to, like, check this real quick. Feel. Are my, like, sound effects at, like, 0? I mean, obviously I can hear, like, some stuff. Oh, is it music? Interesting. I'll put that back, because, we don't really need it. Especially if it's, like, not even making sound for us. But, yeah, that's kind of weird. And was there anything else there that was, like, decent? No, not really. Like, part of me wants to hold on to that horn anyway. Just to, like, have it, but, I think it's probably for the best just to put it back, because as you were seeing, and the lack of hearing, it's like, for some reason, it's just, like, not, making a sound when I blow into the trumpet. So, you know, I'll leave it there for someone else, and then maybe it will actually, like, work for them, or, like, someone actually wants the horn. Some, you know, maybe one day it will end up in better hands. Oh my goodness. Almost got lightning striked. Imagine getting hit, like, mid-air while, flying with Elytra. I don't even know if that's possible. Probably not, because I think the lightning bolt, like, strikes a block instead of, like, the air, so I think the lightning bolt would probably just go through you and, like, hit the ground, like, beneath you. Oh, look, this is pretty cool. Little, like, area that drops down. That'd be pretty cool to make a base. Yeah, you can see stuff is still, struggling to load, because, as I was saying, this is clearly, like, new terrain, so no one's been here. So, the server's, like, you know, kind of taking a bit longer to, like, process what's going on. Our wings are still in great condition. I think this looks like it's kind of ocean. These oceans are probably unexplored as well because they're so far out from, you know, where most people tend to kind of, like, be living. Alright, I think I'm gonna, like, kind of cheese this a little bit. I'm gonna give myself a brush. Because I want to, like, check this. I want to see if we can get a sniffer egg. But, it's like we haven't gotten one, and we've done so much underwater, like, expeditions, and even, like, a few, like, above-ground ones. And we still haven't gotten the egg, so, like, I don't even know, like, what is up with that. If it's just, like, something I'm doing wrong, or something, I don't even know. But we've done so much of this expedition stuff, and like we haven't gotten an egg. So, you know, it's pretty rare that I find one where it has the... Oh, actually, is that an egg right there? I think we might have just gotten one. Nope. I think it was coal. But, yeah, we rarely find the sand that, like, allows you to use the expedition stuff, you know, like the brush. So, maybe there's a higher chance of getting it in sand. Then the village? Nice. I don't know if you have a lot of food, where your base is, but, if you wanted, you could, like, grab all the hay bales there. That would probably, like, help out a lot if you needed food, because you can just turn it into wheat and then into bread. I used to do that, like, all the time on, not only this server, but, like, you know, pretty much every server I play on. If I come across a village and, like, you know, no one's already, like, staying there, I just, like, take all the hay bales. This server, even if I, like, took some hay bales, I would try and leave at least, like, a patch or two in case someone else, you know, was kind of in that area, but normally I just take all of it. Full greed mode. But I got you with the time. Alright, we're gonna swim back. For some reason I thought this was like a shipwreck from the surface. I mean, in my opinion, it still kind of looks like that. The way, like, the dirt is formed, but... Unfortunately, we were wrong, and now we have to, like, swim back so that we can, like, get to a point where we can activate the wings. It's kind of interesting that there's a tropical fish there, because I don't think this is, like, a tropical area. What is that? Just dirt. Oh my god. Look at these mountains. It's like taking multiple fireworks to, like, get up to their height. Wow, this is, like, crazy how, like, tall these are. And it's, like, weird that, like, generation. That is crazy. Oh, there's a coral reef. Always like those. I think I'm actually going to grab this little bit of coal here, because we need coal, and it's, like, so high up that probably no one will, like, notice that it's going to be gone. See, like, it still looks, like, pretty natural, the formation, even with it gone. I guess we could grab this iron, too. I'll just leave that there. Looks like there's a little bit more of a mangrove swamp. Although, like, barely any. It's literally just a tiny patch. More, like, coral reef. Oh, chill. Alright, this looks like a desert, you know, because obviously there's cactus. I want to see if maybe we can find, like, a desert temple, because I think those can give you, like, an armor trim, and I haven't found one yet, like a desert temple, so if we did manage to find one, we'd be able to get, like, an armor trim that we haven't gotten before. And also, it'd be a good way to check if the suspicious sand, like, spawns around a desert temple. Because I think I've heard before that, like, there's, like, suspicious, like, soil around, like, jungle temples, I think, or at least that's what I've heard. So, If it's like that for the jungle temples, then I would assume it's probably like that with the desert ones too. But, you know, like, first and foremost, we actually have to, like, find one. Oh, wow, look at this. Another village with, like, a lot of hay, and it's also connected to, I don't even know what to call this, but you can see there's, like, the railway tracks for, like, an abandoned mine shaft. I think that's, like, my favorite thing about this biome. It's good for, like, collecting clay, but, I think, like, personally, the only thing I really like about it, because, you know, you can obviously, like, get hardened clay in other ways. The main thing I like about this is that you can easily find mine shafts. A mesa? Okay. I appreciate you telling me, because, yeah, I don't even know, like, what I'm supposed to call that until, you know, you mentioned it. Oh my god. I literally, like, ran up to give this guy a kiss. Alright, that's lit up, so hopefully, hopefully that's okay. Still hearing some spiders, though. Oh, yeah, there's one. Thankfully, it's just a regular one. But I'm still on guard. Sometimes you can get lucky and find chests here, and then, you know, the chests sometimes have, like, decent stuff in them. But, you know, so far we're not really seeing actual chests. Okay. I don't really think there's gonna be much there. Actually, was there another tunnel there? Or is that where we... Okay, that's where we just came from. I see something down here. Oh wow, look at this. You can only really appreciate it from, like, being above ground, but there is, like, pretty deep underwater cave here. Alright, onwards. I'm still looking for this desert temple, so... There's still, like, a lot of sand around here, which is, like, good. What is that? Interesting. There's, like, a partly... Like, it was partly exposed, like, the top here, like a gold block. With, like, a bit of stone brick, but it seems like there's a nether portal here. Trying to, like, excavate this. This is, like, real archaeology work. Oh god. Wow, look, there's an abandoned mine shaft here, too. Whoa. I don't even know what this is anymore. Like, I think the netherrack is going, like, way too far away to actually be, like, a portal. Okay, here we go. We found, like, the mine shaft. Luck of the Sea 3. I'll just take the torches. That's really, like, the only thing I'm interested in there. That's, like, really weird, though. Oh, another thing. I'll take the coal. Not really interested in anything else. Okay, skeleton down there. More mine shaft stuff up here. I think this is the first time I've seen an abandoned mine shaft on the surface of, like, an actual desert. Like, because it's not uncommon. I guess, maybe it, like, branched over because they're right next to each other. But you can find them all the time with the red sand, like the mesa biomes. The mine shafts on the surface. But I don't think I've ever seen one on the surface of, like, a regular, what do you call it, desert. Yeah, like, there's so much netherrack here, it's, like, really weird seeing this. Like, you would have thought we were in the nether or something. Like, look at this, it just keeps going. Yeah, like, what the heck is this? Alright, I think we'll head back up. I think there's supposed to be a chest, like, kind of around here, but, I'm not really, like, too worried about it. Yeah, alright, let's, head out of here. Yeah, I think we were heading in this direction. This is a pretty nice coral reef, and you can see at night, like, it's really well lit up. Just gonna record that. Maybe I can make a short out of it. Oh, is that a ship? It looks like it. Oh yeah, looks like there's multiple things here. There we go. There's a treasure map. I'm not gonna take that. I'll take the coal. But nothing else of value there. But yeah, it's pretty sick, the ship like this. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, it's actually really cool. I like that a lot. How there's, like, the shipwrecks kind of, like, partly above the water, and then, like, the coral is, like, on the ship itself. Also, I think I'm starting to, like, lag a little bit because it's, kind of crazy, like, all of a sudden, for some reason. I'm not gonna take the treasure maps. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Do I have sand? There we... Oh. Why isn't this working? There we go. We are airborne once again. Yeah, it seems like this is a huge desert, which I like. I just, you know, the problem is we actually haven't really found anything special. We found, like, a couple villages in the desert, and, like, you know, I think this is still, like, unexplored area, but I'm kind of looking for a desert temple, and we have yet to actually, like, find one, despite the desert being huge. Oh, look at that, there's one of those azalea trees, which are, like, pretty rare to see. It's kind of crazy that there was one in a desert, you know, because there's pretty much supposed to be, like, nothing, like, really growing in there. This looks like a promising cave, but I think my idea of going caving is, like, kind of switched focus. Because, you know, now our inventory is, like, pretty much full already with stuff that I don't really want to throw away. This seems interesting. Alright, I'm gonna log out and log back in real quick. Hopefully we don't die. That would suck. Because, yeah, for whatever reason, like, we were lagging, like, really bad on the server. Alright. Oh, man, okay. There we go. When I loaded in, it reminded me of that image of John Wick, where there's, like, all the, like, pistols, like, pointed at his head. That's what it felt like. I was just, like, surrounded by, these drowned. Alright, I'm gonna break that. That was clearly a iron axe. I think there's something, like, that I can't really see, or maybe it was just a fish, but something got, like, pulled down. Alright, that's a shard. I think I'm gonna cheese this, by the way. You know, a lot of cheese has been going on recently, but I'm kind of, like, down for it. I'm just gonna do this. Admin. Open myself. Potions. Let's do 15. Night vision. There we go. I don't know why it's, like, really bright. Well, I mean, it makes sense, but, like, I feel like it's more bright than usual with the night vision on. I don't know, like, why that is. Alright, that's wheat. That's an emerald by the looks of it, so I guess, you know, might as well grab it, but it's not really, like, valuable, because we have our own, like, villager kind of area where we can do, like, a lot of easy trades. So, a single emerald isn't really, like, valuable. Once you get, like, even just one villager, it's like you don't really need, to, like, sweat about every single emerald you come across, like, in the world. Oh, we finally got one! Look at that! Bam! Awesome. I'm really happy we got one of those because now I know that, like, it is possible. Because, you know, I think I might have mentioned this before. Like, at one point, I was like, and I still had, like, the faint thought of it, that maybe the reason why we hadn't found one before is because, like, it's a Java server. I think that's a gold nugget. But yeah, I was thinking the reason why we hadn't found one was because it was a Java server and we're playing on Bedrock, and like for some reason I was like maybe like what it was sending out, or like, you know, the way it works for Bedrock to play on Java. I was like worried that possibly that it just like something was happening like behind the scenes and it just wasn't giving out the egg to Bedrock players. I was like kind of worried about that. But it seems like now that we finally got one, we know like that wasn't an issue, and I guess it just is like super rare. I think that's cool. I'll try and keep looking around here. Yeah, looks like there's some we did miss. Now that we have night vision, we can see a bit better. And by a bit, I mean a lot better. I think that's a gold ingot. Or, nugget. Oh, we got another one! I'm not gonna record that one because, like, the one we recorded before was, like, a lot better, so... I think maybe I was right. Maybe it does have to be sand, because we've done so many underwater, like, expeditions. That's an iron axe. But we've done so many expeditions, and we never got an egg, and then now that we're doing it, in a place with, like, the sand instead of the dirt, or, like, the gravel, I should say, we found, like, two, so... Alright, I think we looted that before. That's awesome, though, that we ended up getting those. We actually have, like, two, which means we will be able to, like, breed them. Alright, that's a wooden hoe. Um... Yeah. That fishing rod was pretty good. I think I'm just gonna leave it, though. Alright, we don't need that. Because, yeah, well, we already have, like, a mending fishing rod, but, like, one of the villagers, offers mending books. So we don't really, like, need, let me just get some sand out. But anyway, yeah, one of the villagers offers mending books, so we don't really need, any of that. I think I'll head back to my base pretty soon here, though. Yeah, I don't think we were at this village before either. Oh, yeah, like another cave. Oh, yeah, that's underwater. Look how crazy this looks. It almost, like, doesn't even look like there's water there. It's, like, so clear because we have night vision. I just realized that explains why it looks so clear and why I couldn't tell at first there was water there. I forgot that we still have some night vision and water breathing, like, activated. Because, yeah, when I was, like, swooping down there, I was about to go, like, right in there. Okay, yeah, we were here before. So, yeah, I think I wasn't paying attention to the coordinates, so we were heading, like, back in the direction of our base. So, I'll open up, T-port. Okay. I'm gonna need to, like, dump some of the stuff in one of the other chests. Netherrack. I think I have, yeah, chests over here. I don't think I've really, like, used these before. To, like, store stuff, but I guess it will kind of work out. Alright, I think I'm gonna just throw out, like, pretty much everything else, though. Like, stuff that we're not using. Probably should have kept the spider eyes, but it doesn't really matter. Gunpowder can go in there. I'll throw emeralds in there, too. Alright, the brush, I guess we can just throw that away as well. Alright, so I think you might be able to place it on anything, but I think what I read is if you put it on, like, a moss block, they hatch faster. So if I'm not mistaken, I think I should have some moss. Yeah, here we go. I'm not really sure how they... I think to breed, you have to feed them, like, the special flower that they dig up. I might need more, fences. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna need more fences. Okay, let me just throw the seeds and maybe just for some reason the flowers in there too. I'm just gonna use like white wool for the things, and then we'll get some cherry wood. Alright, cool. So I think we'll like split them up a little bit. Like we'll put like one here and then put like one like just here, I guess, kind of like close to the center. And then put the eggs on top. So like I was saying, I'm pretty sure that they hatch, from what I heard, that they hatch faster on moss blocks, but I think it still like takes a while. So like, you know, obviously we wouldn't be seeing them today. But at least we finally got them after like trying for so long, and I think it did kind of confirm like what I was kind of expecting, or not expecting, but suspecting before. Where like I was saying, I think that you can only get the eggs from like sand, because when we were like doing the underwater like archaeology stuff, we like never ended up finding any of the eggs, and then, you know, like after what do you call it? After finally finding like a decent sized sand area, we ended up getting an egg, so I'm pretty sure, how much is... Okay, there's not even any left. I'm just gonna be doing, like, full stacks of clay, because I think if we do, like, not full stacks, it might, like, waste a bit of coal. I'll just hold on to the shulker box. And the potion effects are kind of running out here. Alright, with that though, I think we'll probably call it. We haven't even been on like 2 hours, but, you know, I came on way later than I normally do. Like, we literally came on kind of in between where I'm normally on, and then in between, like, where sometimes if I'm, like, on super late, you know, sometimes we're doing stuff, like, around, like, 1 or 2 in the morning. So I literally, like, came on kind of in between that time, which I think is, like, the first time I've ever done that. At least in, like, a really long time. So, yeah. I'm just gonna fly over here, and we'll, like, maybe turn the stuff into full blocks. Okay, that's working out well. I'm really glad that we ended up making the auto smelter here. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna call it here for the night. Hopefully I'll be on tomorrow, and hopefully we're not on at like some crazy weird time like today. Before I go though, I'm just gonna... Oh, actually, we don't even think I have enough seeds. Actually, I probably moved the seeds to the chicken pen. Right? I think that's what happened. Yeah, so... I'll maybe, like, grab a bunch of seeds. Oh yeah, look, you can see the cracks are already, like, forming in the egg. That's awesome. So yeah, I should be on tomorrow at, like, a hopefully decent time. As I was saying, you know, like, kind of when I'm not on... One thing I've been trying to do is work on a video, or like a couple. I think there's supposed to be water in between these, maybe, but regardless, yeah. So I'm kind of working on a couple things. I'm hoping to have one of them done, like, somewhat soon, like, hopefully in the next day or two. And then once that's done, I have, like, the second one pretty much already done as well. It was just kind of weird because, like, like I was saying, I wanted to make, like, 2 videos, and, like, one of them, like, I started working on the second one that I wanted to post before the first one, so, like, the second one is, like, pretty much already done. I just want to, like, get the first one I wanted to do up, and then, you know, then I can release the second one, so there's probably going to be, like, a bit of a delay in that sense, because, yeah, like I was saying, the second one is pretty much done, but I still have, like, some stuff I wanted to do. Like, I'm not going to be straight, like, to be blunt, I'm not going to be putting as much effort into the first one as I am the second one, because the second one is the more, like, important one. So, like, the first one is probably just going to be more like an informal kind of, like, talk about, like, my thoughts on some stuff. And then the second one is, like, more scripted, and a bit more, like, researched, and there's, like, more effort into, like, the video itself in terms of, like, you know, transitions, and, like, it has, like, pictures popping up, and, you know, that kind of thing, so there's, like, a bit more, like, effort that's gone into it. If I were to try to do the same for the informal one, you know, it would just take too long to get the video up. I probably shouldn't even be planting all these, because this, someone, I think, like, harvested this without replanting, or they just, like, straight up griefed it. I think probably what was more likely is they just, like, broke it without replanting. So, we almost fully replanted it, so maybe if it, like, fully grows and no one harvests it, maybe I'll remember to harvest it again to, like, get some of the seeds back that we, have kind of put in there. I want to, like, maybe make one of these real quick. Sick! But anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna call it here. I appreciate everyone sticking around and chilling. Like I said, hopefully we'll be on tomorrow at the usual time, I hope. But yeah, thanks again. I hope you have a great night, and I will see you next time.